If I gotta hear about one more corporate douche disrespecting and intimidating one of my lot girlies at her job, I'ma lose it. It's been known for years that corporate America have a problem with locks in the workplace, and I don't like that. So, shall we unpack this, guys? I put on my little corporate outfit today and I was hoping that it would give CEO of company, but I think instead I'm giving Connie Spalding.
Connie Spalding, Vice President of Marketing and a bona fide.
Okay, listen up. So, boom. Back in the day, before I had locks and my hair was fried, dyed, and laid to the side, I worked at a big corporate company, and after 2 years, I was finally getting promoted. But before this promotion, I was working as the front desk receptionist. You know, like doing copies and faxes and whatever the higher ups needed, yada, yada, yada. Now, when I moved up from my position, the company decided to hire Ladonna. Now, let me tell you about Miss Ladonna. She was professional, kind, highly skilled, and great at her position. She was actually a better receptionist than me. But the thing that stood out most about her was her gorgeous, thick locks. Believe me, we were not used to seeing locks in that company. But truth be told, me and Ladonna became fast friends. We was like this. You would always catch us kikiing at each other's desks. We would grab lunch together. She would help me with whatever I needed in my new position. I would help her set up for office party and office meetings. I mean, that was my girl. But here's the thing. Despite how talented, beautiful, and professional Ladonna was, it seems as though our clientele and even our coworkers seemed to treat her different because of her locks. Oh, there were stares. There was offhand comments, like when one of our employees asked her how often she washes her hair. It was just a vibe that you can feel that most folks was just not feeling her aesthetic around the office. It was frustrating and quite disheartening to see. But this one particular day, I was in a really good mood. Honey, I swung open them doors. I would just waltzed up into the building. I was ready to see Ladonna's beautiful face with her little bubbly attitude, just ready to greet me. But I knew something was immediately off. Her chair was empty. Her whole area just felt empty. The picture of her and her fiance, the crayon drawing that her nephew drew for her that she hung up, all her plants, all her assorted teas, even her favorite coffee mug that said "Queenin' before caffeinin'," it was gone. I was shocked. I was like, hold on, this can't be. But when I saw that wireless headset neatly placed on the charging dock, I knew my girl was gone. I just stood there in shock for a moment, and I was just really sad because she was really a dope person. Then I just slowly walked to the elevator, pushed the button, got off on my floor, and slowly walked to my cubicle. But guess what was in my chair? A card from Ladonna. I got it right here, actually. Yes, I keep all my cards. I never throw them away. I'm a sentimental person. They mean a lot to me. I'm skipping all the personal parts, but she wrote, "I realize that I deserve to work in a space where I feel seen and valued for my skills, not judged for how I look. And unfortunately, this company just isn't that place for me. I wanted to tell you because you have always supported me, and I appreciate that more than you know. This isn't goodbye forever. I'm just stepping into a space where I can fully be myself." I knew she was strong, but I did not know how much the comments and the stares was getting at her. And it eats me up sometimes that I didn't do more. But now I know. I have seen the intimidation with my very own eyes. And it has a lot of Black people with locks in the office space feeling like,
I don't care what nobody's saying. I'm probably repeating something that's already been said 1,000 times, but having locks in the corporate world is very intimidating. Now, I don't care how good your hair is laid. I don't care how good your retwists look. It's intimidating and it's low-key irritating because you can feel people staring at you.
yes, heavy on what is you looking at. And this leads me to giving you guys my lock girly tips on how to survive in corporate America. Cause no barber from sales, you are not gonna get away with asking me when I'm going to wash my braids after I told you that they are locks 86 times. Or if you can touch my hair. And they always ask to touch your locks after they done had a tuna sandwich for lunch. Ugh. So my lock sweethearts, the best way to silence these haters, and yes, I call them haters because they know what they're doing, because as a caring human being, I know that it is rude and disrespectful to question anybody about their natural hair. I don't care if Larry from accountant got roadkill on his head. I ain't questioning shit. I'm gonna look at him, ask him if he got the annual data reports, slap my name on it, turn it in, leave the job 2 hours early, go grab some snacks from Trader Joe's, and go binge watch Average Joe. If you know, you know. Wait, now where were we? Silencing the haters. So the key is to be professional and nice. Those are the key 2 words. Professional and nice. I call it the Claire Huxtable read. And if you're too young to know who Claire Huxtable is, damn, y'all making me feel old. Google it. Google her. Just Google her. Do y'all remember when Claire Huxtable used to read somebody for filth so bad, but it was done with such a sweet tone and with so much tact that they didn't know whether to be mad at her or shake her hand? Wait a minute, I'm missing one key component. Before you do the whole Claire Huxtable read thing, you gotta look good because... Yep, and this is very true. The way you dress really matters in corporate spaces. Now, I know I can hear y'all telling me right now, I ain't got all that money to be spending on those suits and dresses and ties and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, if you can, do so. Every time you walk up in that building, be looking sharp. I'm talking office attire on point because when you look professional and when you look the part, you are telling the world, my hair is like this by choice, not by circumstance. Okay, now we got you looking good and professional. I call this the mirror effect. So say you at the copy machine, just minding your own little business, and Barbara just unexpectedly pops up and grabs one of your locks. And she says, "Oh wow, it feels like rope. How often do you wash it?" Ignore her question. You do not have to answer her question at all. You just look her dead in her eyes and you say, "My turn." Reach for a lock of her hair, feel it and said, "Wow, it feels like hay. How often do you wash your hair?" That's when they usually leave you alone. You see, sometimes some people don't realize how hurtful and intrusive their questions can be. And they don't realize how uncomfortable their curiosity is to other people until that same thing is done to them. Now go on, Barbara, get out of my way. I got copies to deliver. Another example is here. Calling a black woman with locks Bob Marley. How original. Picture this. You are out on the company patio. It's lunchtime. You are enjoying your turkey sandwich on multigrain bread, no pickles, light mayo. And here comes Mildred from the transaction department. She thought that it would be cute to call you Bob Marley. Now, your Claire Huxtable response would be, "Now, Miss Mildred, my hair is who I am, and I'd appreciate if we can avoid those type of comparisons in the future. Let's keep things respectful, shall we?" Watching Mildred scamper away may seem awkward, but I bet you that's the last time she'll call you Bob Marley again. Now, sis, if the harassment continues, it's time to bring out the big guns. Write that email. Write the email straight to HR, and double points if you CC corporate. Because I like the way this guy thinks. In this email, kindly remind them that there is a law called the Crown Act, and they better get their act together and train their employees on how to have a more inclusive and respectful work environment. Or get sued, either one. Both is okay with me. Once HR gets wind that a minority is being treated unfairly because of their hair, something that they cannot control, something will be done, 9 times out of 10, ASAP. The only thing you would have to worry about is all your employees being pissed off at you because now they have to sit through a 6-hour inclusive practices and cultural awareness meeting. Oh well, if they would have minded their business, they wouldn't have to do that. That's what happens when you don't watch your mouth. With all that said, remember this. Your hair is who you are. And you deserve to exist in spaces where you can show up and fully be yourself. Navigating the corporate world with locks, or any natural hairstyle for that matter, is not always easy, but you're not alone in this. It's a journey of embracing your authenticity and standing firm in your identity, and not letting anyone or any policy tell you that you are anything less than powerful, professional, or worthy. It's okay to demand respect for who you are, and that includes your hair. Every twist, every lock, every curl is a reflection of your roots. You deserve to be seen for your talent, your skill, and your brilliance, not what's on your head. So if you've been through similar challenges, or you just want to share your thoughts and your experiences, please drop something in the comment section. I'd love to hear your stories of how you are navigating the corporate world as a lock girly. Let's keep this conversation going and support each other. You never know who might need to hear what you got to say. With that said, my name is Chris. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Hey girl, how you been?
Fine. Where you headed?
Up there to see your man. Up there to see your man.
Upstairs to see your man. Shantae better than me, because I would have turned Miss Connie into a speed bump. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I need Jesus.